And then exciting news. William Regal comes out. He's our GM, and that's fantastic because I really like William Regal. And he announces that WWE has officially signed Kenta, who they're now calling a random Japanese name.
Yeah, Hideo something or other.
Itachi.
But they did call him Kenta a few times just so everyone knows who we're talking about.
And the crowd would not call him anything else.
Yeah, they're chanting Kenta, and he says, "Oh, my name's Curtis Axel now. Call me that instead." And they just weren't having it, so... I mean, I imagine over time they'll stop doing it, but there will be sparse Kenta chants for the rest of his life.
Yeah, just call him goddamn Kenta. Let him be Kenta. And then have him feud with Brock. Like, please give me a Brock Kenta match. Or a Brock Cesaro match if you feel like pushing Cesaro again and letting him actually do his shit.
So, Kenta comes out, shakes hands, cuts a promo in Japanese, cuts a similar promo in English, basically explaining the name change, that his goal is to be NXT champion. The Ascension come back, throw him out of the ring, and they're gonna demand a rematch from Mr. Regal. Kenta jumps back in, beats both their asses, and we have a match involving the Ascension, presumably one of the Ascension Kenta.
Well, we don't know if it's, yeah.
We skipped it, we weren't paying attention.
Like, honestly, too, at the end of it, we were just like, oh my god, Kenta, and, oh my god, the Ascension jobbed twice in one night. Way to make your former tag team champions look like chumps.
Is it that, though? I mean, in the logic of the show, they just had a big match and a demoralizing defeat, and then...
Their spirit meter was low.
This guy comes from the land of the rising sun with his fighting spirit and proceeds to throw head kicks.
You know, I can get behind that. And the double jump kick, while both of them were on the apron, was pretty great. Yeah, I can totally get behind it. It's the same thing where I really don't like handicap matches. What I absolutely loved was Kenta going outside the ring, grabbing the chair, and you're like, oh, he's going to use it as a weapon, and no, he just sits down on the thing, looks at them, and is like, looked badass. That was fantastic. So
that was very cool.
Kudos to whoever came up with that spot, because that was awesome.
I do absolutely agree. I hate handicap matches. Actually, that's not true. I hate when the one wins the handicap match. If, your evil authority or whatever is going to say, oh, you're in a handicap match, and that one person gets their shit pushed in, because that's the punishment, that's fine.
Yeah. It's like wrestling Kane. Used to be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the two are very similar.
Yeah.
Wrestling Kane and wrestling La Resistance. More or less the same thing. You're going to end up winning. You're going to plant a flag in someone's ass. Aaron, we're over. It's done. This is the worst review.